What's up everyone, John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here, and I want to give you my first impressions of the just released Halo Reach. It's about 1:45 in the morning California time. This came out an hour and 45 minutes ago, and I've been playing it for the better part of an hour, and I want to share my first thoughts with you. So, let me preface this video. If I look tired, my eyes look bloodshot, because I am and they are. It is late here in California, but I had to get my Halo Reach on to share my thoughts with you guys, to play with some of you guys, and just to talk about the game in general. So let's go ahead and get started. First, this is a prequel to the original Halo trilogy. I'm not counting ODST as part of the trilogy, but if you want to, the initial four games. So this takes place before those, so we don't have Master Chief as our main Spartan protagonist. We have someone by the name of Noble Six, but it appears that in true Halo form, we didn't actually see the protagonist's face, so we just sort of see Noble Six hooded up and ready to go. But since this is a prequel, we do see a lot of Spartans running wild, and we do see their faces, both men and women, which is kind of neat. So first, you're probably wondering why it's called Halo Reach. Are you reaching for a gun? Well, the planet that we are trying to save is called Reach, and we're trying to save it, of course, from the Covenant, and the UNSC and all of its Spartan forces are trying to save it. Now, this is a lot like watching the movie Titanic. Not because it's a sappy love story, but because you know what's going to happen. You know the ship's going to go down. You know eventually, since it's a prequel, and you know what happens to the rest of the Spartan forces, you know that at the end of the game, the planet's going to fall regardless. But you still have that glimmer of hope that maybe you can save it. And that is really done very nicely with what appears to be a really cool musical score, which is very somber and sort of adds to the whole atmosphere of the game. Graphics-wise, it looks to be very improved from what we saw in Halo 3. Halo 3 was certainly not winning any graphics awards. Neither is Halo Reach, but it does look very good. And I think a little bit better. Textures are very rich. The colors are very vivid. The backgrounds are bright. There's a lot of detail in the foreground as well. Certainly, the main aspect of this game is going to be the multiplayer. The multiplayer worlds are awesome, and there seem to be quite a few of them. So while this isn't going to win Graphics Game of the Year, it's definitely going to be one of the more fun games to play. The campaign clocks in at just about 8 hours. The campaign seems to be more of an add-on to what you get with the multiplayer worlds, which are kind of neat. So when you start the game, you get to create your own Spartan. You can choose from a variety of helmets and different things, and you can also choose whether or not you want to be a man or a woman. So if you are a lady gamer, you can play as a lady. If you are a cross-dressing gamer, you can play as a lady or as a man, depending on what you choose. Or if you just want to play as a different sex, you can go ahead and do that too. Kind of neat, and customize it for all you want. And as you go through and get achievements, you can unlock and get points, essentially, to add new things to your character that sort of can be badges of honor. They don't really add functionality, but they do look kind of cool. So there's a new targeting system in Halo Reach. And let me say also that I can't show pictures and videos, so I'm going to run into a ton of copyrights. You have to deal with just me talking to you instead of showing videos. So my apologies for that. There's a new targeting system that shows you when your gun is at the highest accuracy, sort of goes in and comes back out. That was super gross to see, but that's what it does do. You don't have any dual wielding anymore. You're not going to be rocking two guns. You are just going to have one, which is sort of sucky. And supposedly there are battles in space where you fight in ships, so kind of neat there. But even though it is a prequel, we are going to see some new guns, you're going to see some new ships, and you're going to see some new gameplay, and possibly some new enemies. The Covenant here does not appear to be speaking any English, which makes him appear even a bit more alien and evil. You got the Needler guns and all kinds of fun stuff. You love the original Halo and Halo 2 and Halo 3 and ODST. We have a lot of content here. It looks to be a really, really fun game. If you're a fan of the Halo series, you're going to love Halo Reach. It's exactly what you would expect from the next Halo game. Great gameplay, awesome multiplayer, and what appears to be really high replay value. Anyway guys, I'm going to probably go play a little bit more and then go to bed. Hope you enjoy the first impression of Halo Reach. I'll of course be doing a full review of the game and some gameplay coverage as well as it keeps going on. But again, it just came out a few hours ago. Anyway, I am John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. Check out the website for the rest of the Halo Reach news and all your tech news. For exclusive content, check me out at Twitter, twitter.com/JohnForLakers. I'm John Rettinger. I'll see you in the next video. And I did this video in one take despite being tired. Thank you very much.